Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and after what feels like a goddamn eternity, I am so excited that I can finally announce that this is the finale of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World, and unfortunately we will not be proceeding with our dear stitched together Kamek, but instead we're gonna go and take the OG Yoshi, one that we haven't seen since the beginning of days, in order to take on King Bowser's big castle. Looks like he's trying to compensate for something. We're gonna start off with nothing here first, but that'll change later. So starting off, we have another exclusive track to this world, and I think that this is probably one of my more favorite levels, or bosses, or whatever you want to call it. It might be because I'm so excited to finally end this game, but the gimmicks and the mechanics that we have to deal with here are actually kind of good. So I'm not too worried about it, although the cats fighting in the background might give me something to look forward to once this recording is done. But with that, we're now actually in front of the castle. Glad it took that long, but upon landing, check it out, the music has changed. Get out of here, you damn tap-taps. You have no place here. These dang bats. Oh, I'm pretty excited to finally get this over with. Now, out here, there isn't going to be a whole lot. Whoa, hello, don't do that. There's no collectibles except for a lone pencil stamp. It's very odd they decided to put just that there, but there you go. Let's head inside, although, there we go. We can't, we already left behind a couple of hearts. Can't do any more of that. We open the gates so that we can enter the new front door. This is really underwhelming. That's okay, because hey, check it out. More hearts. They're gonna give you a ton of them in this stage, so don't even worry about it. But with that, let's get in there. Oh, okay. I forgot about this part. I guess we'll just wait up here so that we can enter the main room that we need to contend with. This is pretty self-explanatory what you need to do here. Depending on what color the statue of Baby Bowser's face is, that is the color ball of yarn you need in order to fill it in. If you use it with any other color, it'll just be wrong and you won't be able to do anything about it, but since we already had the white, we can clear that one in. So, yeah, you need to make sure you have the correct color, and you're going to need to go through quite a gauntlet to get the perfect color. So, we'll try and do that in as few run-throughs as possible, because it's really easy to lose the colors, and just be wary about what you're looking for here. So, let's go and make sure we collect everything along over here, perhaps. Thank you. All of these black shy guys, we don't need any of you. Although there is a red pipe that we need to go down for. Although, there we go, I figured there was something there. Now, before we head down, I would highly recommend putting on the invincibility to fire badges, because if you don't, you're just gonna have a really rough time in this room, because it is probably one of the most difficult ones to get through without taking a hit, because everything is after you, and this guy can hit you from every corner of the room. It's really annoying. Can you stop, please? I do not consent. And he comes back really soon, and as a matter of fact, I think there are 2 of them in this room. These damn lava blargs. Look, he just comes right on back. Okay. Actually, the flame bubbles can't hurt us. I forgot their official name, but don't need them. So those shy guys we picked up were the red ones we needed, so... and I think I accidentally got rid of them, so that's fantastic. So you'll see in the corner there is a heart, and that's to indicate to you, the player, a really obscure thing, that this is the room you need in order to get that particular suit of Baby Bowser suit, I suppose. It makes more sense after you've played it, but it also shouldn't really be confusing to anyone at all. So don't hit me. I'm not invulnerable to you. Thank you. So let's get the hell out of here. That will be the only room that has red shy guys in it. So be wary of that. This stage is made incredibly easy if you're playing on mellow mode, because any of the Poochies you throw at these statues will automatically be filled in. It's actually kind of incredible how they overlooked such an interesting part of this stage, I guess. It's weird. So I think, let's go up here. I might be missing something, actually. Hold on. Is it over here? Secret, secret. Hello, thank you. Ha, I figured. Okay, our first skyne is right there. We aren't gonna need invulnerability anymore, so I should probably equip something else. Although there is another badge I'd like to use. So let's head over here and avoid these floating black shy guys. And actually, I think we need them, but we can actually make the jump over here. Nice little patchwork moon over there. And here we go. Okay, how's it going, fellas? Just kind of loitering around here, aren't you? There you go. Alright, we'll collect all of these, and something that you might miss if you are not very keen-eyed or aware of your surroundings, is a winged cloud. And nice. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. And here's the white shy guys we needed. Or did we need white shy guys? We already did it, but here's where you would find these assholes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, let's go and fly across here for our second sky. Nice. And that is it for this room. That is not too bad. But this next one is really strange. So I'm gonna go and equip our handy dandy trusty magnetic force. Because, hey, we gotta kill everything here. I know I could probably use my tongue. That would be more effective. There we go. Yes. And 2 more. Kill everything in sight. And your reward will be, apparently missing. Our 3rd skyne. Incredible. Now, this might surprise some people, but fall down here because there is actually our 2nd flower that needs to be found. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way back up. It's really unfortunate, but whatever. It's just a little facet of the game that I guess we had to deal with, but whatever. So I hope you guys have been having a fantastic week so far. I am tired, and I just want this entire ordeal to be over with. And the cats are freaking out. Ori, what are you doing over there? Stop that, please. Can you not do that? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my god. I can only blame the cats on this one. Give me just 1 second. Alright. Let's get back over here. Not get distracted by little cats fighting off in the background. And here we go. Our green shy guys are going to be found here, but you want to be careful. Obviously, destroying him is not in your best interest, so avoid all of these. And actually, what you want to do is jump on the shy guy tower right over here to enter a secret room. Where could this lead? I don't know. It's fake flowers again. Awesome. And there's a real flower. Cool. And just goodies everywhere. Excellent. Okay. So we do have our green yarn, and you can actually pick up a spare over here. And that is mostly because the room is respawned. Don't land on the bombs. That'd be really unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, I forgot. They don't really have much of a blast radius, do they? Anyways, just kill everything in sight. Get your extra green. And here we go. Haha. Finally. So yeah, the collectibles come really easily in this stage. Shouldn't really come as a surprise to anyone, but it's not that hard. Over here we've got the final room. Well, somewhat. There's a side room with the blue shy guy we need, but we'll go and take this, and with our magnetic powers combined, we'll collect everything, hopefully not get bulldozed by that giant yarn ball, and head over here. Haha, there we go. Okay. Last room. This one is actually a little tricky as well because we have Big Boss Bertha over here. Kind of an asshole. Can you go away, please? This actually would have been really nice to have mellow mode for him. Okay, so this is the spade room. This is not good. Can you go away? They respawn obnoxiously quick. Alright, so we'll grab this, and it's not the end, despite the fact that that was our final flower. No, we actually need to head down over here to the left and make sure we can dive underneath. Thank you. So Yoshi's so incredibly buoyant. And the blue shy guys are found here. It's kind of a clever concept because you never really have to deal with color in games like this, so it's nice. I like it. There we go. Nice. Alright. And we're done. All we need to do is head back, not lose our green. That was bad. Go ahead and fall in slow motion some more, sir. We are going to need to grab one more winged cloud before we leave, though. And that's actually right next to this crab. This asshole. So what we're gonna do is hopefully not get eaten. And hey, there we go, this works. Splendidly. Our final yarn skein. Oh, I'm so excited. Although the colors that it combines to make, a little questionable. I will say, they're kind of an odd assortment of colors. But to get back up, here we go. The final collectibles to be found. We just beat the hell out of Bowser's castle. And this takes us right back over here. Awesome. I'm really glad that we were able to do that without too many hitches. Although now Ori is walking over here with the determination of 1,000 saints in his eyes to wreck this recording more than he already has. But with that, what are you doing? Come here. Hey. So, with that having been said and done, the music stops playing, and we can now enter Bowser Jr.'s mouth. And what's so awkward is that you can just go through these previous rooms and there will be no music playing. It's really bizarre, and it makes me feel really uneasy. So, fill up on eggs, and prepare to have Ori go and body slam the cat scratching post, and proceed to the end of the stage. But not without one little hitch. You guys remember Yoshi's Island 1, right? The OG, OP game of all SNES games. Well, if there's anything they needed to bring back for this iteration, it's this nonsense. It's just, I was okay with the game, being really deliberate with its moments of rehashing and paying homage to the original Yoshi's Island. But at this point, it's straight up copying the hell out of it. And at some point, I think some people are gonna be like, all right, we've done this already. The music isn't as good. Like in this place, it's a weird song, I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't grown on me, or maybe it's because I grew up loving the hell out of the original Yoshi's Island. That just makes this just feel so hackneyed. I don't know. It's a slow-moving auto-scroller, and granted it lasts a minute or so, but it takes us here to the final door. Nice and spiky, like Bowser likes it. And as far as I know, I don't think there aren't any winged clouds here. So strange, but with that having been said and done, it's time to take on Baby Bowser. Ori, what are you doing? Where's Kamek? Why isn't he home? Oh god, I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, looks like he heard the cries of the baby monitor right in the nick of time. Here I am, safe and sound. Bowser's just like, I don't give a goddamn. Your weight. Why so weighty? What have you been doing? Give me that yarn. So, the reason why Kamek went out on this crazy journey to take all of our fellow friends is to use their body parts to make a new castle. But of course we can't let that happen. And we've already rescued all of our friends, so basically Kamek shouldn't have any more, right? But for anybody else who's played this game before, you should know what comes next. Hit him with a bit of yarn, and then butt stomp his head. Give him a concussion as a child, he definitely won't turn into a sociopath later in life, don't worry about it. It's not like he likes to play with fire or, you know, kill household animals or, I don't know, become a raging terror of evil. Nah, not in his youth. So he'll just make that big. And now we repeat the cycle. Here we go. Hit number 2. So a little more engaging than the original, I will give him that, but it is like 90% of the other boss fights in this game. So again, not gonna give him too much credit. Alright, now this one has 3 potential areas of destruction. Whoa, hello. And last but not least, he's gonna... What are you doing? Oh, you become big. I forgot about that. This is actually really easy to guard against. Damn it. I was hoping I'd be able to yarn him in the face, but apparently can't do that. So here, take that and be done with ye. Haha. I'm the victor. Oh, god damn it. Now we're gonna get arrested under charges of child abuse. Yoshi, how could you do such a thing? But wait, the idea he was too dumb to think of at first. Oh boy. Wait, what's going on here? Surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, we have a phase 2 to this fight against Baby Bowser. And like literally every other Yoshi's Island-esque game, he is giant. You've made me angry. I really don't know how I'm supposed to be intimidated or taking this fight seriously when he talks like that, but welcome to the final fight against Baby Bowser. This one is actually not too terrible. The idea is pretty similar to what we've had to do with the past in having extra large weapons of munition. So grab the big, large yarn balls and hit the evil yarn skeins out of the air. It's really not that much more difficult than that. Avoid his giant hand slaps and you'll be fine. Occasionally he'll shoot fire and that's kind of annoying because, well, it's a little difficult to read when he's going to do it, and it covers a limited range, but jumping over it is not particularly difficult. Now, these arrow spools are here so that you can get around Baby Bowser because he'll constantly try to face you face to face, and you'll need these to get the evil yarns behind him. But for now, we can use it to just kind of wait here while the game lags a little bit and makes the battlefield a little more treacherous, allegedly. It's not that bad, but oh, hello, not... Okay, I don't think they can actually hurt you, but let's just go and do as much damage as we can. Anytime he jumps up, all of the yarn that you can use for yourself will change positions and you won't be able to eat some of them, and I just went right through that fire. So just keep in mind that that is something you'll need, yep, like right there, something you'll have to worry about. Alright, please and thank you. Alright, it looks like he's just got the 2 left, so, ooh, that was a little too far. Baby Bowser isn't exactly the smartest yarn skein in the bunch, so... Oh, I still got it! That was awesome! Okay, well, we have just the last one, and that's all this fight is. If you lose, though, be very careful, because you have to start over from the very beginning. They give you no health between your last checkpoint and this fight, so be very cautious. Which is why we're gonna take him out right now! Yes! Oh. Oh. Man, he looks so distressed and vibraty. Huh. Hopefully Baby Bowser will take some time to think about what he's done. Although it's very unlikely considering his very immature, childlike nature. And the likelihood he'll do that is very slim. But with that, we have concluded Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World at long last. I'm not exactly sure what it is about Yoshi games that makes it really difficult for me to finish consistently, because I've had this issue with the 2 other Yoshi games I played on the channel. Yoshi's Island DS and Yoshi's New Island, which is understandable because that game is abysmal, and if you've had the displeasure of playing it, I am so sorry, but you feel my pain. Yoshi's Woolly World, I think, is a fantastic game. I would have loved to play this back when it came out on the Wii U, and I just never had the funds to do it. It's always been one of those AAA priced Nintendo games I was never able to get a hold of. And so when this came out, I thought, hey, this might actually be a really good replacement for that. But upon watching videos for the original, I was thinking, maybe not so much, you know. But this game I really enjoyed playing, and if it's a Yoshi game you want on the handheld, this is definitely the way to go, unless you want to go with the Yoshi's Super Mario Advance 3 Game Boy Advance port, which isn't bad. A game I'd like to play eventually, although I'm keeping my eyes out for an original cartridge of Yoshi's Island, because that would be my preferred method of playing it, even though I grew up with both of them, having been born in the early 90s and, you know, that whole spiel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been such a tumultuous journey getting to this point. It's just, I don't know. I was giving myself a hard time playing this by giving myself the self-imposed challenge of 100%ing the game without getting hit once. And usually it's not very difficult to do, but I don't know. Coupled with various recording failures and the fact that I'd burn myself out after recording, you know, 2 worlds in a row, it kind of takes a lot out of you. But lately I just haven't had time to record anything, and considering nobody's really watching this aside from, you know, a very select few group of people that I really am impressed having been able to sit through all of this with me, but I appreciate it so much, and the fact that Poochy is playing with Bowser, you know, maybe Bowser will grow up to be a swell guy after all. We won't be able to know that for certain, but, you know. And, whoa, hello. That shouldn't have been like that. Oh, and Poochy's little butt wagon. I don't know why the bomb didn't affect Poochy. It's kind of unusual, but that's where it ends, and I can't believe we got 100% on it. On our first try, I was expecting to have so much more trouble with this, but that's the end of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. Thanks for playing. Aw, it's so adorable. So you might be thinking to yourself, what about those Yoshis that we saved? Can we play as them? And what about the Yoshi that we just saved in Bowser's Castle? Well, we knitted a yarn Yoshi back together in front of it. Odd group of text there, but we have one more stage to contend with, and it's actually the easiest bonus stage that I think we've ever seen. So I didn't feel the need to include it at the beginning of this video because it'd be anticlimactic. Why? Well, we've also unlocked the boss tent, or whatever it's called. Oh, it is just the boss tent. Okay, that's really underwhelming. They gave that 0 thought, and it does exactly what you'd expect it to, but next time on Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World, we will have one bonus episode as... stop climbing up my leg! As we become Yoshi Bowser, the weirdest amalgamation of sex children we will ever see, as we enter Skeleton Gooni's lava lair, the final Poochy dash stage, and one other surprise. Something that should really not come as a surprise to anyone, but this is not the end. There will be one more video, and as long as this cat keeps jumping in my lap, I'm gonna throw him into that pillow. Hey, Ori, what are you doing? Why don't you say hi to everyone? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? Oh, you're sniffing it. You wanna say hi? You're not gonna meow? He's usually such a talkative little Siamese cross-eyed cat. Alright, get out of here.